Once upon a time, a long time ago, there lived two brothers. The brothers tried very hard to be good at gardening, but it was a lost cause. However, what they were good at was sports ball. Onlookers cheered so loudly whenever the boys played that the noise attracted the attention of the Lords of Death. The Lords of Death lived in the underworld. They lived to trick people into dying. They especially liked to trick people that were bothering them. It just so happens that the hero twins were the unlucky ones currently bothering them. So the Lords of Death devised a plan to get rid of the boys. In their scheming, they sent praise and wished the boys to play a ball game in the underworld. In the invitation, the brothers were instructed to bring their ball and protective gear, as none could be provided. So they hid their ball and protective gear in the rafters of their mother's house. Perhaps without gear they would not be able to play, and thus could avoid whatever trickery the Lords of Death had planned, thought the boys. Soon they set out for the underworld. Along the way they crossed the River of Spikes, the River of Blood, and last, the River of Pus. Ew. Eventually they arrived safely to meet the Lords of Death. There a lord waited for them to say hello. Unbeknownst to the boys, the lord was only a wooden statue. When the boys said hello to the wood statue, the real lords rushed out from where they had been hiding and shook their heads, scolding the boys. The brothers had been royally tricked. They had failed the first test.
Now wait!
Interrupted one of the real lords.
They did get across all three rivers safely.
Said one of the other lords thoughtfully.
You're right, of course. Hardly anyone ever does that. It's a very great accomplishment and must be taken into consideration.
Have a seat while we think of what to do with you.
A third lord nodded to the brothers. Feeling hopeful that perhaps they would not be killed after all, the brothers sat down on a bench. In their ignorance, they did not realize that they had been tricked yet again. They had failed another test. For failing 2 tests, the boys were immediately sacrificed. Their bodies were buried under the very ball court they used to play at.